So just about set now. And starting in this one, Bill Foster.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Just off the inside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Right through there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve throws to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And here's the opening day lineup for the Pirates. Chris, they went 76-86 for the 2nd straight year in 2024. So what can we expect this year?
Well, I'd say there's reason to believe that they're moving in the right direction, Boo. It's been tough sledding for Pittsburgh fans for a while. They haven't had a World Series appearance since they won it all in.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Jared Jones.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hammered, base hit, keeps the inning alive, and now Yordan Alvarez to the plate. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one popped in the air left field. Kiner. And that ends the inning. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
That one fouled off. Reynolds stands at second with 2 gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him! Dave Lawrence rings him up.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Marlins DH, Tony Perez. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next to hit, Tony Oliva. Fouled off left side. Now the 0-1. And a curve misses outside. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. On to the third inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Foster back to work. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. Hayes measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, Wagner fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Corrals it, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Nolan Arenado. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Back to the top of the Miami order at the plate. Honus Wagner. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one the other way. Gets down. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gonzalez puts it away for the out. 2 away. Rafael Palmeiro, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Towards first. And it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow.
And he can't come up with it to second, and he's safe.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Perez goes after that one for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. All loaded up here on opening day. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Start of the fourth. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Fought off foul. Foster winds and deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Oliva has this one sized up, and there's one down. So digging in, Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's even up. And a foul ball. Foster delivers. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Stargell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Tony Oliva. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really
0-2
tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edman. He's got it, and there's one down. Mike Napoli now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck
0-1's the
circle, you
count.
really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And it's even
1
up.
ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Inside, ball 2.
In the air, left field. Kiner in pursuit. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Kiner-Falefa. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Honus Wagner. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bart batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Marlins leading by a run here on opening day. And that one fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And there's the ball. This one in the air, right field. Lunging, but can't bring it in. Rafael Palmeiro, the next up for the Marlins. He's 2 for 2. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski up and throwing. Holderman warming up as well. Hit hard, should be extra bases.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Caleb Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. And now the DH, Tony Perez. Golden opportunity right here. That one out to right. Parker makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Throw home. He beats it. It's 2-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Edman pulls it down, and that is that. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Brian
Foster back to work. Ball one there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. So up next, Nick Gonzalez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ball. I got a ball.
Base is
one
empty,
strike.
one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And there's two down. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Parker goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foster winds and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Center field. Edman in position. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now Nolan Arenado. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Miami, Honus Wagner. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And now for the Marlins, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. And that one sliced foul. Arenado, the runner at third. Wagner on at second with 2 down. That's to third. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 4-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Palmeiro, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bart gathers, throws to first, in time. So the drop third strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
He swings and fouls one off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kiner lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. There's a strike. The Pirates down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. Chisholm drifts towards it. Brings it in. Out number 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell. And that one missing low. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And Brian Reynolds with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. So now the DH spot, Brian Reynolds. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Pirates leave 1. They're down 4-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman. Now the left fielder. York. So now a pinch hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
First pitch, not close.
Aye.
That one ripped left field. And out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing. That'll boost the win probability for sure.
Number 36, Adley Rutschman.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 6.
So digging in, Tony Oliva. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Mike Napoli, the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Hayes toss to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot, and the lead back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart, and that one sliced foul. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foster still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That one misses. 2-1. Foul ball. The Fish leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first home. Homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
New pitcher on here, Carlos Rodon. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And a foul ball. Stays alive. 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. And that is that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo. Back here in my Miami. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Robert Jr. Swings through that.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tap foul at the plate. Gets under it and pops it up. Stargell in position. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Marlins. He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. Also, so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hoffman.
That one outside. Ball 1. Hoffman, the tall righty, 235 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Grounds 1 to short. Wagner sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Ralph Kiner, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Willie Stargell getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His first homer. For the year, it's 5.
Pitching for
So
the
they
Marlins.
turn to the veteran pitcher in this
Number
spot,
45.
Aroldis Chapman.
These are the
Aroldis.
spots relievers really
Chapman.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1. Right side. Hauls it in for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And here comes Tommy Edman. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. In there for strike 1.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 strike away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Key Brian Hayes digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the season opener and